says that it is the middle of summer, but high school football is back here in the state of Texas, and for the first time in a long time, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats are getting to see how they stack up against other teams, as it is their first scrimmage of the year against Lindale. If you hung out with us all year last year, thank you so much and welcome back. If this is your first time hanging out with us, I'm your play-by-play guy, Tyler Lennon, and I'm joined by, of course, my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, Ryan Humphreys. Ryan, how you feeling, man?
Tyler, Lindale, Texas. It is a scrimmage, but we're here to cover it.
Yeah, we had a ton of fun at the scrimmage last year, which before I want to go ahead and get that started. It's a scrimmage for these guys out here, for the players, for the coaches. We're going to see some hiccups. It's a scrimmage for us as well, for me and Ryan, for producer Corey, for all of our camera people. So y'all bear with us here tonight. This is our first competition, I guess, as well. But yeah, we're very excited. Obviously, we won't be here next week, but we'll be here for the rest of the year. So hopefully you're ready to spend your Friday nights with us. Ryan, what are you hoping to see from tonight's action?
I'm hoping to see how smooth we're start the season. It's the same story. You gotta make the easy plays. You gotta limit mistakes, and it's early in the season. There's gonna be easy plays that we don't make. Mm-hmm. We are gonna make mistakes, but that's the fun of it. You know, right now we're getting ready for these two scrimmages are expectations for Sulphur Springs this year after a very successful 2022, mm-hmm. And so I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard that we've had a great summer. You and I, we've actually been out to see some practices, see some summer workout stuff, and I really think that there's lots to look forward to.
Well, that is kind of one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. Obviously, we got to talk with Coach Faircloth not that long ago, which you could see that conversation right here on Chad's Media. But, I mean, as much as every season you do feel the same going into it, it's a fresh start. Everyone has a chance.
It's different, though.
It's different.
It is different.
It for sure is different.
And I think, we talked about how last year there was a lot of internal expectations because you always want to believe in yourself. New coaching staff coming in, we want to feel good about what we've got. But there weren't a ton of external expectations.
Right.
And I think now there are plenty of external expectations. You did well in pre-district last year. You did well in district. You got to the playoffs. We came up short. We lost the first round of the playoffs. I think that was a disappointment for some because of how good we looked at times in 2022. And so this year, obviously, we're not looking too far ahead. It's obviously It's the first scrimmage. I don't want to talk about playoffs, but there are expectations.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it couldn't have been a better year one, honestly.
Absolutely.
For Coach Faircloth and his staff. Obviously, you do lose a handful of talented players from last year, guys like C.J. Williams, but, dude, so much returning talent this year.
Well, and you and I talked about it so often last year, just the amount of big-time plays, big-time players from underclassmen last year was so huge, and those guys are now veterans because, once you play those games on varsity as a sophomore or a freshman, and so now those guys that are moving up, this is their second year of varsity, even though they're not seniors, be a lot better start.
Oh, absolutely. I'm already saying absolutely. I told myself no more absolutely this year, but obviously we got Brady Driver back as QB1. A couple years of varsity experience now, but pretty much the whole year as a starter. Did go down towards the end of last year, but everything we've seen, he looks great, and I can't wait to see what Brady looks like this year.
Yeah, Tyler, and I think physically he's got all the tools to be really good. He had a big summer, got some Division I offers. I think Lamar offered, Sam Houston offered, and so that's the mental side of being the quarterback. Mm-hmm. Got to be the leader. Got to be the one that people look to when things aren't going the best. Quarterback is hard for a Texas high school town because when things are going great, it's all about you. When things are going bad, it's all on you. And so
you can attest to that a little bit, huh?
I get excited to see what he can do in this season.
Now, it looks like things are starting to wrap up with the JV game. Obviously, we'll go down to the field here when the varsity starts. Dude, a guy that I'm really excited about returning, Malachi Rowland.
Oh, yeah.
Started the season so strong last year, and especially was needed. I felt like C.J. Williams missed those first few games, really relied on Malachi. But, dude, the whole running game, from what I've seen at practice, there's 2 or 3 running backs himself. Cam Jefferson, who was a great linebacker last year. Yep. And then Rose Luke, who we got to see a little bit of last year. I think that trio, and Brady, obviously a great runner in his own right, I think they're going to be solid.
Well, and to shift to another skill group, you lost C.J. Williams last year at receiver. You lost Cooper Faircloth, 2 starters. You lost Matt Mitchell. So kind of your starting 3 at receiver. But this year, I think you have an even better receiving core. You've got Skylar Lewis. You've got Jackson Harry. You've got Tristan Hankins, Chris Adams.
Yeah.
You've got all these guys that can do something when the ball gets in their hands. And I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Okay, we're down to the field. Dude, I'm pumped. We're getting close. By the way,
I'm pumped.
Also, want to give a big thank you. We have a ton of returning sponsors from last year, but we also have a ton of new ones, and this is our first chance to start getting to tell you about all of them throughout the course of this season. Tonight we'll be telling you more, but I want to start with who is going to be our pregame sponsor this year, and that is Shelby Gamble with CBJ Custom Designs, Custom Apparel. She takes a customer service-centered approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. Give her a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs. Also, I'm very excited we have a Player of the Game sponsor again this year, and it is The Way. And I don't know, do we do Player of the Games for
scrimmage?
For scrimmages?
I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe not a scrimmage, but I am ready to do our pre-game Player of the Game prediction. We did that last year quite a bit.
Those were a lot of fun to do. Are we doing one for tonight?
Man, I don't think so. I'm ready to. Again, it's a scrimmage for us too.
Yeah, I'm just excited we're getting to watch football on a Friday night.
Well, and I also want to point out, with it being a scrimmage, there's really no guarantee that there's no telling who's wearing what number, if that's the number they're going to be wearing in the season. And so bear with us on that.
Dude, a position group that we haven't gotten to talk about much yet, but I think is going to be solid is the secondary. Yeah. Obviously led by Austin Chaney, who's back. Grayson Hardy as a safety. Ty Bybee as a safety. Ty was great last year. Yep. Austin was great last year. I think they can be pretty deadly.
Well, and if we're talking about position groups here, I want to bring up the offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got for a 4A Texas high school football team, you have a pretty solid. Stevenson played on varsity as a freshman. Vincent Johnson, he didn't get any time on Friday nights last year, but this summer he picked up multiple big-time Division I offers, and so I think the offensive line is going to really be good this year.
Yeah, we're big fans of his over here, and he's big fans of ours. Tunes in pretty much every week to Down and Out. I don't know if you've noticed that. Down and Out, by the way, for those of you who aren't watching, you can watch every single Wednesday night, is myself, Ryan, and producer Corey. Got our big fantasy football draft next week. That'll be a fun episode. Tune in at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night if you want to see Corey put together just the best fantasy football team you've ever seen in your life.
Tyler, looking at Lindale here, I'm not seeing any numbers on the jerseys, but a couple names to look out for. Marcus Field, wide receiver, Lindale. He's committed to my alma mater, Houston State, so ready to watch him. They sent an offensive lineman to the Bearcats last year. On the offensive line, they actually have the number 4 ranked interior offensive lineman in the country, Casey Poe. He is committed to none other than Alabama.
Wow.
So yeah, that's going to be fun to watch him. Heck, if he even plays, might not.
That's a fun opportunity if you're Sulphur Springs. Though, if you're one of the defensive linemen, like, man, I'm going up against this guy who's going to Bama. Be a nice little test.
I'm actually thinking that I'm seeing an offensive lineman here that might fit the
eye test for you.
The Bama mold getting off the bus. He looks a little bigger than anyone else.
Yep.
He's actually related to a former Sulphur Springs coach in the 1980s.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, Coach Poe. He would have been.
I feel like there's a lot of
Greg Owens coach in the 80s.
Yeah, a lot of Lindale Sulphur Springs connections.
Yep. That's where Coach Metter came from.
Yep. By the way, before we go much further, like I said, I'm going to be telling you about all of our good friends over at Cody Drug. They provide unique and personalized experiences that big chain pharmacies just cannot match. They also offer vaccines and B12 shots. And I'm going to let y'all know, if you've never had a B12 shot, you should go over to Cody Drug and get a B12 shot. You can also take advantage of their delivery service. Make an easy transfer to Cody Drug today. And, of course, our good friends over at Alliance Bank are back. Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs or give them a call at 903-885-2187. Ryan, I know you missed me here reading ads right into your ear.
Oh, it's probably my favorite part of Friday nights, to tell you the truth.
I'm not joking about the B12 shots, though. Go over to Cody Drug, get you a B12 shot. I'm also excited to see how tonight goes. Last year in the scrimmage versus Lindale, it was, to me, the closest thing you're going to see to like a dress rehearsal preseason NFL game. We got the starters for sure the first 2 quarters, and they played pretty much a normal football game, and then in the third quarter started to see more backups. Fourth quarter was all second, third team, it looked like. But outside from like a running clock, I mean, it was a pretty normal experience. Obviously, some scrimmages you're just doing situational stuff, so I'm kind of excited to see how this goes.
I always think it's funny looking at these two teams, and I know last year we brought it up, but it looks like the blue and white spring game out there. You gotta catch yourself and make sure we're talking about the right team.
Yeah, it looks more like an inter squad than anything.
Yeah. No, Tyler, I'm really excited about Skylar Lewis this year. I think
he's going to be a beast.
As a sophomore, when CJ went down, he kind of had some injury stuff. Skylar really took a big step as a receiver later in the season, and that's expected. He was a sophomore. Heck, I don't even know if he drove last year.
Right.
So just there's a lot of maturing that he did this summer. I think his junior year is going to be as big as last year and even better.
Dude, I will tell you, me and Corey got to go to College Station because I don't know if y'all don't know, Sulphur Springs made it to state for 7-on-7, and he looked incredible down there. And obviously, you're at state, so these are a lot of very talented DBs that you're going up against. And Skylar he looked incredible. I'm excited to see Brady in some game action again.
Yeah, and I guess it has been a while since we've seen Brady. He went down in the Anna game last season.
He'll have the yellow jersey on tonight, obviously. Let's do it. We're getting ready for this game to start. I think we're going to get an ad or two in, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to our family-owned hardware store since 1994. Here at Hooten's Hardware, we offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square foot of materials in stock, we're sure to have everything you need for any job. We only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is our top priority. Our staff is knowledgeable and experienced and happy to assist you in finding the right materials for your next project. So stop in and experience the Hooten's Hardware difference today. And remember, we're more than just nuts and bolts.
Hi, my name is Shelby Gamble, your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. At CBJ, I take a customer service-centered approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. I will work side by side with you throughout your embroidery, screen print, or sublimation project to ensure everything turns out great. Choose from our selection of high-quality materials and watch your business shine. Give me a call at 903-348-4382.
Home building team members. Join an energetic, collaborative team and play a part in opening doors to a better life for families across the country. Home building team members, starting pay is $20 an hour with opportunities to grow. We provide excellent benefits, including paid time off and volunteer time to support causes that you care about. Join our team and build your career with Clayton. Interested in becoming a part of the Clayton Sulphur Springs family? Call 903-439-0242 and apply today.
And we're back again. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us for our first Friday night of the year. Hopefully you choose to spend all your Friday nights with us. I don't see a clock or anything, so I can't tell you exactly when we're going to get started, but I feel like we're getting close. Before we go any further, though, again, going to be telling you about all of our sponsors, and it's about that time, and it's still time for you to take advantage of this. Our good friends over at Chick-fil-A. Serving quality food has always been the top priority for Chick-fil-A at Sulphur Springs. Whether you're dining in or picking up to go, they guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A customer service. And don't forget, they have catering and delivery available games. Get some Chick-fil-A brought right to you. Don't even have to leave the couch. You can watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, have some Chick-fil-A. Sounds like a great Friday night. I'm not trading my Friday night experience for anybody. I kind of like hanging out with Ryan and Corey every Friday night.
Well, and not that we don't want people to show up to Gerald Prim ever.
Oh, absolutely. Pack the Prim.
Come to the game. Listen to us in the stands. There was actually quite a few people that told us that they actually would come to the games and listen to us.
Which that makes me happy because I like doing that at like Ranger games here in Eric Nadell.
I mean, that's an old head move right
there.
It is. That's what a true sports fan does. But if you don't want to go to the game, we hope that you do pick us for your Friday night.
Ton of road games this year too. So
6 road games this year, and then of course if we make the playoffs, well, we hope so. We hope so.
Nah,
it's a scrimmage, Tyler. We can't.
No, you're right.
Talk about playoffs. Okay?
Playoffs.
We don't want to talk about playoffs.
Now, another one of our returning sponsors I want to tell you about is our good friends over at J. Hodge Chevrolet. They have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Hey, find new roads at J. Hodge Chevrolet. And remember, don't overpay. Go see Jay.
I remember that one from last year.
Yeah, that was one of your favorites from last year, I think.
I'm just going to tell myself that you wrote that.
I did.
Okay.
Well, no, that is their slogan. I didn't make that part up.
See, you tried to pull a fast one on me.
I write the ads. I just didn't make up their slogan. Not that. You like to give me credit for being pretty witty about my segues, but that's about as far as my wittiness goes. I don't think anyone listening to these things are like, that Tyler sure is smart and clever. He's got it figured out.
I do like the white on white tonight for Sulphur Springs. It looks like maybe practice pants. Those are practice jerseys, too.
I don't want to do too much speculating here, but at halfway, just based on helmets and stuff, looks like there might be a couple JV guys out there.
Yeah, there typically is. Get those guys just because they're not on varsity now doesn't mean that they're not going to have to be called up later in the year. I think last year we saw instances where, Rose Luke.
Yeah,
he
came
played
up
on
from
JV for a lot of the season. Malachi goes out with an injury, and then he's got to come get some Friday night carries. So, kind of get their feet wet tonight against a formidable opponent in Lindale. I think looking at Lindale, they've got a lot of size. The D-line there is good. That's a good-looking kid.
Ron, I got to ask, we go to your, for player experience a lot. Playing football when it's 105 degrees, what's that?
I'll tell you what, I'd rather play football in 105 than 35.
So generally speaking, I've seen a lot of these on Twitter and Facebook lately. Like, I would take 30 degrees over 100. No, give me 100. I'm not doing 30 degrees, man.
I definitely think I'd rather take the hot in a sporting. Man, a lot of finger pain in the cold weather. You get a stubbed finger catching a ball, making a tackle, whatever it is. That's not fun.
It looks like we're getting ready to go. We're starting to huddle up. I'm excited. The clock's set for 12 minutes, so maybe we're going to play just.
I don't know how they'll do it. A lot of time, I know a couple times in high school we would play. We got 20 plays on offense, 20 plays on defense, and then a couple other situational deals, and then maybe play a situational half.
What was your preference?
Excuse me, a live half.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
What was your preference on that?
Oh man, scrimmages were just weird in general. It was obviously full go in the sense that we're playing against another team, but it never felt like it's not the same. It's not the same as what it's going to feel like in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'll say that. We start the season with 2 road games, Tyler. That last year, I guess we took for granted that maybe we were 2 home games last year, but two road games to start the year. And so
we're not going to be at the Prim for a while.
No, I know. It's going to be a good test on the road for us.
Y'all don't go anywhere. We are getting very close to this game getting started. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter the most. I understand that no 2 families need the same covers. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs from auto, home, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. Don't just take it from me, but from one of my clients who has stated, it has been the easiest insurance buying experience I've ever had. Life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself for your family?
You ready to make your dream of owning a new home a reality? Look no further than Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. A little over an acre of land complete with rock driveway and a spacious 2-car garage on a solid concrete slab. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is offering you the chance to buy this incredible lot and pick out the perfect home. Visit Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs today and let us help you turn this beautiful lot into your very own sanctuary. Come see me and my team at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs and experience the difference.
I'm Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. I'm also the proud mother of 2 boys and an officer in Mother's Culture Club. I understand the importance of a safe and supportive community for your family. That's why I'm passionate about helping people find their perfect home. When you work with me, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about helping you find the perfect home, make sure to give me a call. I look forward to helping you.
Ryan, it is almost that time. We're starting to get close. I can't wait. Hopefully, we've got some new stuff here for year number 2, season number 2 here at Chad's Media. Hopefully, y'all are enjoying the picture-in-picture. Producer Corey back there kind of killing it. He doesn't have a mic right now, but he's smiling. Y'all know that big. I've already plugged it once, but if you've watched Down and Out, we don't know how much we need Corey on a live mic. Before we get started, it does look like we're about to again. Got a returning sponsor and a new one I want to tell you about, starting with our good friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. When you work with Katie, so if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about finding you and your family the perfect home, be sure to give her a call at 903-243-2304. And I also want to tell you about one of our new ones, Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs. They are the premier med spa for all your anti-aging treatments. They offer Botox and fillers as well as B12 shots, skinny shots, and more. Give them a call at 214-205-1333. And remember, aging is inevitable, but beauty is a choice. I like that. Ryan knows that beauty is a choice. He makes choices. So we've got one team on the sideline, one team in a huddle. We're getting close. I don't know how many times I've said the phrase "we're getting close," but a lot of refs out here for
Well, it's a scrimmage for them too. They have to get. I'm pretty sure they have to get X amount of hours in before high school.
You know what? When I umpired for high school, it was the same thing. Yeah.
So they're subbing in and subbing out, line judge, field judge, all that good jazz. Tyler, you know what I'm ready for? Now that we're talking about the refs, and it was.
I already know where you're going with this.
It's got to be kind of an inside joke with me and you, but I cannot describe to you how many times. Next thing you know, first down, and it was the Wildcats. It was whoever we were playing, but it got to be where the close calls just always went to the offense.
Dude, it's funny. So during the off season, I had to go back and watch every second of our season from last year, which was good. I learned that I say the phrase "absolutely" all the time.
Good.
But I had to go back for some content stuff, and the amount of times that happened was wild.
That's a solid 8-yard run for a first down. Okay, good.
It sure is looking like a normal game right now.
Love special teams. Special teams wins championships.
I'm right there with you. Love special teams. Now, it does look like our offense will be starting at the 30. They've got the markers over here, and it looks like, or maybe I'm lying to you. Maybe we're going to kick.
That is the tough part about, for us commentating a scrimmage. There's really no situational talk because just because this is a typical rundown or a typical pass down, whatever.
That is also true.
There's really, if the coaches want to see something certain, they're going to do it. There are no consequences to play calls and
yeah, maybe not quite to the same extent, but it's a lot like spring training in baseball. And you're like, why is he throwing that? Well, he's just working on that pitch.
Right.
Again, I want to thank every single one of you for spending your Friday nights here with us. Hopefully, y'all spend. Like Ryan said, come to the Prim, come to the home games, pack the place, but
listen to us. Put a headphone in.
And anytime you can't make it, we got you covered. Spend your Friday nights with us.
Tyler, it definitely looks like we are going to kick off here.
I love it.
I'm almost certain it won't be live though.
I was just about to ask.
I'm almost positive it won't be live.
Well, it's a scrimmage for the kickers.
So it looks like back returning, we do have Skylar Lewis. Looks like Malachi to the left.
And we're underway. Let's go. First look at the Sulphur Springs Wildcat offense against other competition. Like you mentioned, we've both gotten to see them all throughout the summer, whether it be, summer workouts or actually at practice, and I'm pretty pumped with everything I've seen so far.
Well, and something to, think about tonight as you're watching. Don't, good or bad, it is a scrimmage. Mm-hmm. It's the first time these two teams have suited up against another team, not just themselves, the blue and white game, in a practice. So there's going to be good parts and bad parts tonight. But
the blue and white game before the blue and white game. Scrimmage there.
I'll tell you what, I always loved the first couple times I got hit in the season because it just, I don't know, it really made me feel like, okay, like this is real. We're back. It's football season. Because, quarterback, I didn't get tackled in practice ever. And first couple times felt nice.
Going to be an empty backfield for Brady this time on what looks to be 2nd and 10. And the clock is running over there, so. Brady looking for Skylar, and he's got him. Skylar's still going. All the way past the 40, up close to what's going to be about the 37. Skylar Lewis already looking like a beast.
He's just going to be a matchup nightmare this year, Tyler. I got to work with Skylar and Brady and a couple of the other receivers this summer, and Skylar, he really has a lot of great tools, and he's still learning. Talking to him, he's just I don't know how you could play. I mean, at the high school level, you're just not going to be able to man him up a lot. You're gonna have to shade a safety over.
It's going to be some matchup nightmares for sure. And a great run here on 1st and 10, getting close to that Bell Concrete red zone. Just a minute and a half, not even a minute and a half into this game.
Tyler, I just feel like the offense this year. I mean, we're liable to average 35 a game or something.
I agree.
40 a game. I don't know. I think we are going to put up a lot of points. There's so many weapons in the skill groups.
A lot of underclassmen.
Is right tackle Vincent Johnson?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, he gets off the bus nicely.
Pass over here to Adams, I believe. And that is up to the 20.
I'm telling you, you talk about our completions. That is going to go a long way. There's going to be some timing issues on, an out route or a post route or stuff over the middle. But if we're connecting on a 5-yard out or a 7-yard hitch, that is going to translate to a lot of really good offensive series early in the season.
Just under the 10-minute mark. 2nd and 6 from the 20.
And early in the season, it's no secret that it's much easier to be closer to 100% on the defensive side of the ball because obviously there's scheme in defense and you've got to go off what the offense is doing. But if you're flying to the ball, making tackles, that's closer to 100%. The offense, there's a lot of ins and outs to put together a good offense, and so you see teams not hit their first stride until about a month into the season.
Yeah, and it's looking like not a running clock for this first quarter anyway. 9:48, 3rd and 6 from the 20.
They might be playing 4 quarters.
It might be.
I really don't know.
Brady rolling out to the left. He gets a toss off, and just a bit high. I believe that was to Caden Mitchell over there. Or no, that may have been Jackson Hare. Either way, it's going to be 4th and 6, and looking like we're staying out here. A cliche that I can't believe that we haven't used yet. But the one about just ready to hit someone that's thought for sure that was going to be part of the pregame conversation.
Getting low on the play clock here. Again, I don't know if that means anything or what we're going to do. But
it is. There's a delay of game.
Okay.
Sulphur Springs had 3 left and 1 right. See what changes now that it's 4th and 11 instead of 4th and 6. But
yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Didn't figure.
Yeah, it makes it tough. We are going to bring an extra receiver onto the field.
Yeah, that was Grayson Reams who's kind of playing the tight end or B-back role that we talked a lot about.
Last year, kind of being that 6th offensive lineman.
Brady dropping back. Do have a flag on the play, but he's getting it to Skylar, not able to get it. And I think Skylar may have also had a hard time seeing that in the sun. But
so good defensive series there. Kind of let up some big plays early in that series if you're Lindale, but good red zone hold, and looks like we're going to get the Eagles on offense.
Quality food has always been a top priority. Because chicken is at the center of our menu, we serve only real breast meat without fillers, artificial preservatives, or steroids. In our kitchens, we focus on high-quality, freshly prepared ingredients to serve our customers the best we have to offer. Whether you're eating in or grabbing to go, we guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A service every time. Because it is our pleasure to give you the best experience possible. Call us today or order catering online for a Wildcat Football watch party from your Sulphur Springs.
Ryan, we're muted for 30 seconds, and before you know it, we're already past the 50.
Yeah, big play by Lindale there.
And there's that Blue Barrage. We still calling it the Blue Barrage, or do they have to?
I don't know.
Re-earn it?
I feel like that is the 2022 slogan. Give me 2 weeks, okay? I got to let it come to me naturally.
Ryan, I already get to do this for the first time, but 9:03 left here in the first.
There we go.
Been waiting months to say that.
I'm guessing that on the bottom of your screen, this receiver that they're throwing to is going to be the Sam Houston commit, Marcus Field. Great coverage there by Austin Cheney.
Is able to break it up.
That's no easy task. I mean, that's obviously there's a height difference there. Corner is I would say corner other than quarterback is the hardest position to play in football, and so going against a D1 talent for your first go round and at playing another team early in the season is that's a big ask for Austin Cheney, and that was great coverage right there.
It's cool to see him on land. Last time we saw Austin, he was coming out of the water.
Yes.
Those were very cool pictures, though. 3rd and 7. I think that's going to be incomplete.
Pass. Yep.
So kind of a similar start to the Wildcats. Sulphur Springs.
Big play, and then kind of couldn't get the next first down.
Curious to see from here. Probably just go for it.
I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of going for it.
Probably.
There'll be a special teams period at some point or another.
Left in the first quarter, but I'm here for it. I'll hang out here all night. Little play action. Dropping back. It's towards Cheney side again. And that is an interception. There's a flag on the play, but until further notice, we're looking at a pick. And, of course, we can't tune in to hear what the refs are saying.
I'm thinking that's going to have to be something on the defense.
Fortunately, we have expert ref interpreter Ryan Humphreys with us.
Yeah. Just where that's at, it's going to be on the defense.
Pass interference.
Yeah. I didn't see a push off there offensively. And just general football watching, if there's a flag on an interception, it's typically bad for the team you're rooting for.
Yeah, I want to see what our defense looks like in this situation.
As much as I do want to win tonight, I want to see what we got because it matters in 2 weeks.
Quick screen pass.
Big hit right
Wildcats sniffed that one out quickly. It looks like at first I thought you were laughing at me. I was like, no, I feel like that's what's happening.
It's a scrimmage for them too.
I think maybe a loss of not even 1. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11.
Good swarm by the defense there.
The blue swarm. There's Corey in the background.
No, that's not it. That didn't come to me naturally, Corey.
Ryan said, I'm not the one that came up with it. We're not using that. In the position group formerly known as the Blue Barrage.
Yeah.
Blue Barraging. Could be 3rd and long. Who knows? We might come up with a whole group of them this year. Could have one for the offensive line. Who knows? You don't want to force these things, though.
No, you can't force it. You just got to let it come to you.
What's funny is, again, I was watching that game from last year. You said you wanted to make a name for them, and not 2 drives later, you had it. Before you know it's on T-shirts. It's on sweatshirts.
It did. Yeah. Somebody asked permission if that was okay.
3rd and long, and that one's a bit high, incomplete.
So unless Disney is going to make a movie about it or something, I'm good with the Blue Barrage being used.
Shout out to them.
So 4th down here, Tyler. I'm thinking we are going to go for it again. I don't think we're well, and this might. There's no scouting from a kicker. I don't know what range they're in, but
really no benefit to punting either. So. Oh, and there's incomplete. I said I ruined it. That's on me.
Man,
that's on me.
Unfortunately, right there, I'm thinking that he was getting ready for his touchdown celebration right before he caught it. But good jump on the ball, and it's going to be Cats ball.
Before we see the Wildcats offense again, let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Sheedy over at Amidus Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amidus specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offered skilled nursing, as well as physical and occupational and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides. Also want to give a big shout out to our friends at Discount Wheel and Tire. Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire. Probably serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. Brady Driver dropping back on 1st down. looking for Grayson Reams, just not quite able to find him.
Well, it's good to see Grayson Reams out in receiving territory. I think, to have a tight end that's a great run blocker, great extra pass blocker, that's great. But if you could start putting him out there in the route tree, that's something that the defense is going to have to think about.
That's the furthest out we've seen him on a pass route, I think.
Well, and as a defense, if he is a set-in-stone, extra blocker, that's another defensive player that we can, shift over to Skyler.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can get a tight – that's why in the NFL tight ends do so well, because offensive coordinators are able to get those guys, I wish I knew the numbers, because it looks like Malachi.
It looks like Malachi, but I don't want to.
That's not what Malachi's number was last season.
Right, and we know we've got a number of backs this year, so.
But it does look like Malachi rolling to me.
Y'all bear with us tonight. Week 1, we're going to have.
Week 1, we will have the full numbered out roster, but.
It's our first 3rd and short of the night, by the way, 3rd and 1. It's a give.
It's going to get it.
We didn't see the Bulls package.
Well, I was going to say, you beat me to it, but I would think right there in the season, you don't want to get your quarterback really in a scrum tonight, but in the season, I'm thinking we're going to get a lot of Brady Bull package this year.
You would think so. So it's got us up to the 42. Again, I feel like we've seen a lot of action. Just 6:30 still in the first.
We've got a couple number changes this year, Tyler, because I'm thinking that's Jackson Hare in the slot.
Yeah, I think so. Another give on first down. Solid run. He's got the first down and then finally gets out of bounds close to the 40. Took a lot of contact as he went up.
Now, is that Rose? Is that Rose Luke?
I think so. And another addition we've got this year, some replay.
Now, in year 3, the goal is that we're going to give me the little John Madden yellow highlighter, and I'm going to go over the ins and out of a snow cone in the stands, drawing X and O's around that.
That'll be fun.
That's year 3, though. But we do have instant replay this year. That's a lot of fun.
There's no telling how far we'll get. Brady trying to avoid some contact. He's throwing deep to Skyler. Skyler Lewis! All the way up to the 5. That kid is a beast.
And honestly, really great coverage by the Lindale DB there. But
our viewers are lucky enough to watch that a second time.
I mean, I'm telling you, Skyler Lewis, his body type, long arms, speed, strong kid. He is a man-on-man mismatch.
Into the sun, by the way.
Yeah, tough play.
That's tough.
Great play by Brady to extend, kind of move the pocket out to the left, going across his body, delivering a ball over the middle, and big play for the Wildcats. We got to be thinking 6 here.
Yeah.
Got to be thinking 6.
Good to see our Wildcats in the Bell Concrete red zone for the first time. First and goal from the 3, immediately wrapped up.
Big play by the Lindale D-line.
Almost need Brady to watch out on that.
A coach said a really cool thing to me one time.
Call.
You got to count in 6s. Got to count in 6s.
It's going to be first and goal from the 6. So a loss of 3 on that. Second and goal. Did I not say second and goal? Oh, scrimmage for all of us, man. Thanks for – now I've got Corey to correct me on things. That's what I needed. That's what I was missing with life.
Just wait till producer Corey gets a mic. He's going to be chiming in.
Got one, choosing not to use it, I think. Trying to make his way to the outside. Does get back to about the 5.
4 on 4th down early in the game. Set the tone. Go get 6. So I think we're in 2-down territory here from the 5. Taking the tight end out, putting a 4th wide receiver out there. Oh, excuse me. We had 2 tight ends. Now we have 3 wide receivers.
Yeah, so Skyler to the left. Be 3rd and goal from the 5. 4:20 left here in this first quarter.
Man, if you're Lindale, you almost have to shade over a safety towards Skyler Lewis, or you're going to get a man-on-man.
We're going to get a timeout. Take another look at that Skyler catch. What do you think? That dude is a beast.
He's going to have a big year. I love the replay.
Loving the replay already.
That's a big addition to the broadcast.
And tell us in the I'm just kidding. I'm not leaving that Go for it.
Here at J. Hodge Chevrolet, we have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We are proud to offer an extensive selection of new and used vehicles. Our knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. We also provide a top-notch service experience with our state-of-the-art service center and our award-winning team of certified technicians. We're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that we are even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give us a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay. Go see Jay.
4:14 left in the first. 3rd and goal from the 5. Got the picture-in-picture. We got the
You saw that coming from a mile away. Skyler in the red zone. I mean, teams are gonna have to shade over a second guy. I mean, there's just really no way we're gonna get a corner that's gonna be able to stop that from 5 yards out.
We'll get our first look at a PAT, and then we might get a second look at that Skyler touchdown in 1 second.
Good snap, good hold.
Off to a
Good
good
kick.
start. I'm ready for a bunch of those this year.
Yeah.
Let's take one more look at the Skyler Lewis touchdown. I think we're going to be seeing a ton of those this year. He did make a comment. I don't know if I don't know. I'm acting like. So when we had our media day with him, what was that? Maybe a few weeks ago, he did make a comment going for 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. So
that'd be a big year.
it would be, but
good route right there by Skyler. He really stemmed outside, got across the defender's face, and Brady delivered a good ball, easy touchdown.
Well, we've got a second. Again, got another returning sponsor for you, and that's our good buddy Josh Boatman. Josh Boatman is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage. That's why he'll make sure to customize your plan to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Josh has got you covered. Give him a call today. Corey, we had the Josh Boatman insurance runs during softball. I don't know. We're going to have to find something here for football, like an insurance touchdown. I don't know.
There you go.
Doesn't really work the same as insurance runs, I feel like. But yeah, your Wildcats are on the board. And that does answer your question, not live.
Yeah, not live.
Real quick before we get one more look at the defense, a new sponsor I want to tell you about is Gary's Pest Control. They help homeowners and business owners control bug and pest problems all throughout East Texas. They immediately assess and address current pest infestations and help you prevent them from happening again in the future. Give them a call today at 866-588-4279. We'll see if maybe the Wildcat defense can be a pest problem for That wasn't good. You gave me a look.
It was a decent start.
It's a scrimmage, man. I'm getting,
You're not in playoff form yet.
Getting back to it.
You'll get there.
Hoping to see a little bit of a quicker start for the Wildcats defense on this drive. It's going to be close to a first down, and it looks like they might just go ahead and give it to him. Or it's right at it.
Buckle that chin strap. He's getting hit, jacking with his helmet.
They are giving him a first down, by the way.
I'm going to pay attention to the Alabama commit here. I'm thinking that, again, we don't have numbers, but it does look like it's probably the left tackle.
Tune in.
Closest offensive lineman to us.
Tune in next year, and Ryan will highlight him on your screen.
There you go.
Another give on first down. Wrapped him up pretty quickly. There's my boy Nathan Andrews, number 34.
But he's got 2 really good years.
He also told me he was going for 10 sacks this year.
Okay. A lot of lofty goals. I like it.
I like it. Pass on second down, incomplete. Make 3rd and 7. Still 3 minutes and 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, I'm kind of curious. I think last year we saw more of a running clock in the second half. We might see something like that tonight.
Yeah. Man, pretty good for the Wildcat defense to keep the Sam Houston commit Marcus Field with no catches so far. I know it's only the second drive, but
and it's a give on 3rd and 7. Gonna more than cut it in half. Gonna end up getting it very close.
Nathan Andrews brought the wood there for sure.
He's gonna get us another look at that.
I'm shocked that is not marked as a first down. But little NASCAR offense.
Oh, is he gonna? He's gotten through. He's still going. There is a flag on the other side of the field.
That's gonna have to be offsides or, maybe all of Lindale's offensive players weren't set, didn't have enough guys on the offensive line. They did run the play pretty quick.
Face mask?
No, it was before the play. Again, we can't hear him. Maybe 12 men on the field. But
that will keep the drive alive.
First down, Lindale.
Yeah, it's going to get him past the 50 up to another good run on first. They've had a lot of success running on first down.
Well, I mean, first off, you're going to have good success running the ball with an offensive lineman that's committed to Alabama leading the way. But they do have a good-sized offensive line, and so I'm thinking that Lindale's going to be run heavy this year. Obviously, you do have a Division I talent at receiver, but they're running the ball very nice as they complete a pass.
I don't know. In my head, it looked like he was going for the outside receiver, and I don't know if he was or not, but either way, it's a completed pass, and that is up close to the 30 at about the 32, the 33. Still 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first. 7-0 lead for your Wildcats.
There we go.
And
another
a flag.
It's got to be holding. It's got to be holding. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. So tack on another 15, Tyler. Lindale's putting a pretty good drive together.
I told you I wanted to see some red zone defense. Getting another look at it.
You're about to see it.
Yeah.
You're about to see it. We're 1 for 1 right now.
As I believe the Wildcats offense is in the red zone.
Press man down here. I'm thinking if this is a pass play, we're going to be going to the bottom.
Going the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you had safety help on that side.
With some safety help there, that was good coverage. Second down, Lindale.
Second and 10 from the 17. And it's a give. Up to about the 10, so going to be a gain of 7. Make it about 3rd and 3. 1:35 left here in the first. Think another run? What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's going to be another run here. 4 down territory, so I assume that, they're calling it like they have 2 plays. I like the run there. We are going to get 4th and short.
Big opportunity for the Wildcats defense.
Yeah, this would be a great stop. Second time in the red zone. If Lindale's not able to get points, that's a win for the Wildcat defense. That's going to be a touchdown.
They are able to get points out of it.
Kind of barreled his way in there. It's a good-sized kid to be a running back. I mean, he's big. So
you know what I didn't realize I missed until this very moment? Coach is getting pumped on the sideline.
Well,
had some pumped Lindale coaches.
Yeah, the Lindale staff is definitely showing their.
Get the equalizer here.
Well, we got 10 men on the field, but that one is good.
7-7, 1:01 left here in the first.
Whether you're looking to shop for the right set of Michelin tires for knowledgeable and friendly automotive and tire services. Since 1994, we have built a solid base of customers and established the reputation of being an automotive repair facility with service you can count on. We believe in personal customer service. We consider it an honor to serve you and our community. For reliable tire and auto repair, look no further than your local Discount Wheel and Tire.
At D&B Loans, we make the loan process easy. Our competitive rates and quick application process make us one of the largest in the industry. With over 30 years in the business, our team of loan experts will work with you to find a free local delivery. With low-rate loans and high-quality furniture, we offer a wide selection of styles and designs, plus TVs, mattresses, and much more. Just visit our showroom or give us a call. D&B Loan is your local loan specialist. When you need cash, trust a hometown business.
Hospital beds and wheelchairs, along with many other necessary medical equipment. We even have a respiratory therapist with a staff willing to help you with your CPAP, so you can get that healthy rest your body needs. If you can't leave the house, we offer convenient delivery and 24-hour on-call services. From all of us at BT Medical, thank you for shopping with us, and please keep your business local at 201 Linda Drive in Sulphur Springs. Remember the name, BT Medical, supplying equipment with care.
7-7 with 1 minute and 1 second left here in the first quarter. Wildcats going to start their third drive of the night. Before they do, another returning sponsor I want to tell you about is our good friends over at Triple Crown Roofing. They're your local roofing experts. From repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, they are the easy choice when it comes to roofing. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today at 903-689-0800. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right. You're still researching or ready to find your dream home today. Their team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true. Drive number 3 for your Wildcat offense. Brady rolling this way. Just going to have to get rid of it.
Good smart play right there. No need to take a big sack on first down.
Now, might have a very dumb question for you.
Okay.
Feel free to treat it like a dumb
I might
question.
have a dumb answer.
In a live game, can they hit Brady? Can they sack him? Can they out
right
here? Because it kind of looked like they were holding up just in case.
Typically, if Brady now every scrimmage is different, but if Brady takes off running, a lot of times that will be live. They don't want to do sacks, so they might just
anything
wrap
past
him
the
up
line
hard.
of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Because I kind of halfway thought maybe in a live game that may have had to get rid of that even quicker. There is a quick pass from Brady. That one
Good
incomplete.
pass break up there.
Yeah, finding that perfect level of like physical and breaking up this pass, not getting pass interference.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 here, Tyler. Obviously,
it's a quick
thinking
3rd and
pass
10
here.
Yeah, love seeing coming out and throwing early in the drive, but of course
Absolutely.
that does put you in a position where it could be
a
quick 3rd and 10.
But you just want to see some completions early. Get again, I talked about how far a 5-yard completion, if we can consistently get that going, how far that'll go into the next month.
So 3rd and 10. Brady looking deep. Incomplete. Obviously, Brady's still out there, but Brady did a lot of the punting last year.
Yeah. Good punter most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is if you're gonna practice punt, this would be the time to do it. We're gonna have 2 return men here for Lindale. Good to see the ref explaining how to fair catch. It's good to know.
Welcome to Muddy Jake's, your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment. We have something for everyone, from live bands on Saturdays, Kids Eat Free Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, and happy hour all day on Thursdays. Come for lunch, dinner, or late night snacks. Our freshly cooked meals will make you feel right at home. Whether you're looking for a hearty burger, some tasty wings, or just a cold drink, we've got it all. With a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices, Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch the Silver Springs Wildcat game every Friday night. Muddy Jake's, where the food is always hot and the fun never.
Ryan, the perfect place to spend your Friday nights. Muddy Jake's. You can watch your Sulphur Springs Wildcats, hang out at Muddy Jake's, have some good food, have a good time. Finally, all the field seems to be covered from the sun.
Yeah, kind of. We're in that weird time of year where it's still pretty sunny, pretty late, and so
Feel a bit bad for camera woman Chloe Copel, who earlier tonight called the end zone the touchdown place. It's probably hot out there.
Oh, big hit right
It was
there.
a big hit. Defense really starting to look pretty confident out there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think
Take another look at that hit.
Well, tonight is about loosening the pads and just, again, hitting someone on the other side.
Hitting someone you don't have geometry with.
Right.
And another solid stop for the Wildcat run game. That very well may have been the final play of this first quarter. 10 seconds on the clock.
Be interesting to see what we do the second quarter, if it's going to be the same. I would think we're probably going to get a live half, and then maybe the second half is more situational.
I would think so as well. So that does do it for the first quarter as they look to flip fields, 7-7.
With Weary Pools, your backyard oasis will always be in pristine condition, leaving you more time to relax and enjoy. We have the knowledge and expertise to keep your pool water crystal clear and perfectly balanced, so you can focus on making unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations, Weary Pools has you covered. We take care of the hard work so you can simply dive in and have fun. Don't let pool maintenance become a hassle. Contact Weary Pool today and let us handle all your pool service needs. Because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
At Cody Drug, we believe in providing exceptional customer care and convenience. We do this by offering unique and comprehensive services unlike big chain pharmacies. With our MedSync program, our customers can schedule a day to pick up all their medications at one time. We also offer vaccines and B12 shots to keep you healthy and protected. Take advantage of our fast and reliable delivery service straight to your front door. We're a team that is focused on helping our neighbors and adding value to this community. Make an easy transfer to Cody Drug today. At Cody Drug, we're committed to earning your trust.
Getting the second quarter started, 3rd and 7. 3rd and 5, rather, my apologies. And they are going to pick it up, it looks like. Now, we haven't reset the clock yet, so I'm not sure that situation is, but I'm just here to talk about what's going on the field. 1st and 10. Fake the pass, keeping it himself. And another solid gain. So we might not be doing the live clock for this quarter, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't, again, very hard to,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no telling. All scrimmages are different, so there's really no telling. I'll tell you what, this does get me ready for real football.
Yeah.
Not that this isn't real, but I'm definitely ready for 2 weeks from right now.
Oh, it looks like the ref has noticed.
He has now noticed that there hasn't been a
the
clock
has
for
been
2
reset.
plays. Yeah.
Well, if you'd
There
listen
we
to,
go.
if you tune into Chad's Media, if he had Chad's Media in his ear, he would have. Clock is running now, though. So now 2nd and 6. Dropping back. Throwing towards Austin Cheney's side. Oh, Cheney tried to break that up, but a great catch inside the 20.
There's the Sam Houston commit. Really good coverage by Austin Cheney, but great play there by the Lindale wide receiver, Marcus Field. Skylar, I feel like Skylar Lewis and him, a lot of similarities.
Yeah, Lindale fans going to have a ton of fun watching him this year.
Right back at him.
Wrapping him up outside. Or inside, rather, the 10.
Well, that's just how you draw it up right there. A 1-yard pass for a 10-yard gain. And somehow that is not a first down.
2nd and
Tyler,
inches.
goodness.
And it's a give on 2nd down. He makes his way.
That's going to be first down.
That's probably, it would do it, I think. 1st and goal from the 4. We need to get producer Corey on mic. He's saying things in my ear that would be great on a broadcast.
I feel like he's our Booger McFarland on Monday night.
We need to get him the Booger Mobile.
Exactly.
Year 3, we've got the Booger Mobile as the Eagles take a lead. Going up by 1 score.
That was a pretty effortless drive right there by the Lindale Eagles.
Yeah, that was smooth.
Easy 7 points. You know, this Lindale program, this is a team that was a state finalist a couple years back. So, I mean, that's great team to scrimmage if you're Sulphur Springs. Got to see how it pans out and what teams are doing. But I would think that Lindale is going to be better than a lot of the teams that we have on our schedule.
Probably, as they take a lead 14-7 with 10 minutes, 53 seconds left in the quarter.
Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Essential Business Solutions can solve your IT needs. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. Managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Set up a consultation today.
Whether it's in the clinic, in the water, or in the comforts of your home, East Texas Physical Therapy can provide you with an individualized treatment plan to meet all your rehab needs. Whether it's physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy, our experienced staff understands the importance of personalized care and will work with you to set and reach your goals. In business for over 12 years, we're committed to helping you get back to living life to the fullest. Call us today to get started on your journey to healthier living. Your original hometown clinic, East Texas Physical Therapy. Treatment you need, care you deserve.
8 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the first half. Wildcats getting ready for another drive.
Tyler, you know what else is going on tonight?
What's that?
We've got a full slate of NFL
We do.
preseason games. I mean, it's football's in
Football's
full
back,
swing.
baby.
It's
We're back.
It's back. College camp is up and running. NFL preseason's on.
Mm-hmm.
My fantasy football draft is tomorrow night. Everything's good.
And another one,
Everything's good.
the Down and Out draft next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on Chad's Media. Before we get this next drive started, I want to tell you about some friends of ours, some awesome people that I got to meet this summer. That's our friends at BT Medical. Go visit their store where you can find wheelchairs, hospital beds, along with many other necessary medical equipment. And don't worry, if you can't leave the house, they offer convenient delivery and 24/7 on-call services. Keep your business local with BT Medical Supply, supplying equipment with care. Obviously got to see the Muddy Jake's ad earlier, but Muddy Jake's is your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment. With a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices, Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcat game every Friday night. I agree. Great place to spend your Friday night and watch us. To give on first down. Solid game.
Great first play. I think we should try and get some success running the ball here. Let everybody, let's get the touchy-feely out, and then we can start opening up the playbook and let Brady kind of attack down the field.
It's going to be about 2nd and 6. Well, yeah, from the 34.
Three wide receivers in there, plus the B-back tight end, whatever you want to call it. Again, for our terminology people, I think last year we did a deal where I'd kind of teach a terminology each week.
Bray rolling out, looking for Skyler. He's got him. It's going to make it pretty close, 3rd and 2 maybe.
Nice throw and catch there. But, yeah, Grayson Reeves is he's going to be our B-back for the season, which is, at times it's a 6th offensive lineman. At times it's a tight end. But it's good to have in the arsenal.
6:45 left here in the half. Going to be 4th and inches. That's as close to that as you can get without it being a first down. He's got it in plenty. Still all the way up to almost the 50. Going to be the 47-ish.
Nice conversion there. We're definitely looking for 7 points.
Yeah, let's go tie this thing up.
Yeah, nice to keep the chains moving on the ground. I don't know, 1st and 10, I do like possibly taking a big shot here.
Yeah, I would like that as well.
I'm ready to see some Jackson Hare action in the slot. Last year he played a lot of outside receiver. I do think that I think he can be a really good slot receiver.
Absolutely. I was going to say, asking you shall receive.
I got really good at that last year. It was kind of like just, hey, say something about a 70-yard touchdown for the Wildcats, and hopefully that's what happens next. But,
yeah, that happened to both of us a number of times, but both positive and negative.
Right. Don't need anything bad here and be a fumble or an interception or.
Dude, you're watching at home and you're like, don't do the announcer's curse, don't do the graphic curse, and then when you're the one doing it,
hadn't missed a kick in 25 attempts, and then I think Troy Aikman did that one time to Justin Tucker.
I think it also happened with Dan Bailey a couple times when Dan Bailey was really locked in.
Probably happened with Dan Bailey at time or 7.
2nd and 10. Uh-oh.
That's got to be a sack. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Lindale coaching staff is certainly got some antics on the sideline, but big play by the Lindale defensive line to get Brady bottled up in the backfield for a loss of 7.
It's going to make 3rd and long. 3rd and 17.
You know, other than the touchdown drive, I feel like Sulphur Springs, they've got a couple good plays in a drive, but they can't put it all together to continue to, they'll get 1 first down or 2 first downs, but they need 3 or 4 first downs to punch it into the end zone.
Play clock is getting low, down to 1. And there is the penalty. So we're going to make this 3rd and 22.
I don't know if they'll go for it or not if they don't convert here, but yeah, third and 21 or 22.
Yeah, it depends on what you're wanting to do. I mean, it's a scrimmage. If you want to go for it and try to cut this thing in half, pick up 10 or so.
I don't know the parameters. Are we playing 2 quarters? Are we playing 4 quarters? Are we trying? What are we trying to do here? But 3rd and 21 is certainly not ideal. Maybe expect a screen here or a.
Brady dropping back.
That's and again, another sack.
Yeah. That Lindale defensive line is
Lindale defensive line is giving the Sulphur Springs O-line some fits.
A little bit.
4th and about a mile. Surely we're going to punt here.
Yeah, it looks like all the receivers getting off there.
The Lindale defense is really hitting their stride in the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, they are. Under the 5-minute mark here in this half. Again, don't know.
A lot of unknowns here, but we're calling it like we see it. 4 minutes and 35 seconds here. Cats are about to punt.
Yeah, I'm just here commentating on football until they tell me to stop. That punt. It goes out.
A little shorter than he's used to. That's probably going to be marked at just past the 50, down to the 44-yard line. Lindale ball.
Yeah, it will be. Last year, our good buddy Kirk Reams over at Hooten's Hardware. Hooten's Hardware in Emory features brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware. They're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on Eastland and Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com. Hooten's came in real clutch for us for one of those softball games at Rains. Not pointing any fingers, but we may have needed to somebody may have forgot something we had to pick up at Hooten's, and Hooten's had us because they're more than just nuts and bolts. First play of this drive. Great read there by, I believe, Ty Bobby.
Ty Bobby, I thought last year he just had a knack for the ball, like even a defender. He, just seemed to always be in on the play, whether it was a tackle, interception, fumble recovery. He was kind of, I thought Riley Hammonds was kind of the Johnny on the spot guy, but Ty Bobby, I'm looking at him to be that guy this year.
I agree with you. 2nd and 10 from the 44 with 4:20 left in the half. Solid run, but Wildcats defensive line does a good job not letting it get out of hand.
Big 3rd down here. We need a 3rd down stop. Get the offense back onto the field. Obviously, that last drive was not what we were looking for. Defense kind of gives some momentum here with a 3rd down stop. Looking like 3rd and 7.
Great recovery, able to knock that ball out.
That's a big-time play right there.
I'm
telling you. So Lindale, they're going to bring out the punt unit. Sulphur Springs is going to get another crack on offense with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this half. Big drive there.
I'll try to get the announcers. What's the opposite of a jinx? Just try to put in the call. I think we see a good.
Hopeful thinking.
Yeah.
There we go.
Some wishful thinking, but I think the Wildcats going to put together a solid offensive drive here, go even this thing up before the half. I say even it up. We've got 13 on the scoreboard. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought they made the PAT, but I really don't remember.
13 for the Eagles. I guess they did miss it.
Solid punt.
That is an exceptional high school punt.
It is, all the way from the 47.
Joking. That is one of the more impressive high school punts I've ever seen.
From the 47 to the 6 or the 7.
It was a big league kick right there. Goodness.
We're a team that appreciates special teams.
I'm all about
and we're
special teams, and that was really good.
Now it looks like we're going to start this drive on the 30 regardless. But
well, you don't you don't see a lot of great special teams at the high school level. You just don't. And so I can appreciate a good kick when I see one.
Absolutely. I'm not going to say absolutely as much. It's a scrimmage, y'all.
It's okay. He's getting there. I'm just glad you agree with me.
Always,
we're
almost
on the same page.
Almost always.
Brady driver here. We're going to have a better drive, right?
A give to, I believe, Cam Jefferson.
Yeah, we've got this kind of a three-headed monster in the backfield. I think you're going to see a healthy amount of touches from all three guys.
I think so as well. Gain of a couple there.
Yeah, Rose Luke, Malachi Rowland, and Cam Jefferson.
So we can't talk about it enough, but there's so many weapons with that offensive line. I mean, this you mentioned it earlier. They could score 30, 35 points a game. Even more. Who knows?
Absolutely. We got a mic from Corey. Very nice.
Producer Corey finally on the mic. 3 minutes left. Brady looking for Jackson Hare. Jackson Hare up to the 30.
There's the first Jackson Hare catch.
Asking you shall receive.
I was a couple possessions late, but I knew that he was due for a big play. The freshman last year, such a good year as a freshman. You don't see freshmen on varsity often, especially at receiver, and I think he's going to have a really great sophomore season.
You mentioned how great he's going to be out of the slot. I think you're going to see that exact sort of thing just time and time again, and
Without
especially
question.
get the ball in his hands. He's so quick.
Yeah,
who knows what can happen.
Well, and he's got a soccer background, so he's good
great
with
soccer
his feet.
player.
He's going to be able to find windows that you have to find out of the slot position. I like this little two tight end set we've got going. Really gives some extra protection to the backfield.
Solid run from Cam Jefferson. As we're back in.
Move Cam Jefferson to the offensive side of the
now
ball.
he was a great linebacker last year,
Yes.
but going through a lot of the stats, and I mean he was up there in tackles every single game.
Yes, but Malachi and Rose Luke, not the biggest of guys. Malachi's kind of your scat back, going to be a good receiver. Rose Luke, he's got a little bit of size, maybe a step slower than Malachi, but Cam Jefferson is going to kind of be our bruiser in the backfield.
The give on second down. He'll just truck right through people.
Oh, I don't know. They're calling it a touchdown. That's
Wow.
a big run right there.
It's an 11-yard rush for a touchdown.
That is a bruising touchdown by Cam Jefferson.
Taking a second look at that, he just will run right through you.
And it's such a great change of pace when you've got running backs with different skill sets. You can't, as a defense, you can't hone in on, okay, this guy's going to be really quick out in the flat. This guy, he gets really downhill. When you've got a little bit of everything in the backfield, it's a defensive nightmare.
What I'm about to say is a bit wild, but bear with me. But it's very reminiscent of, there were a few Alabama teams that would have just, you'd have Derrick Henry, T.J. Yeldon, Bo Scarborough, like all at one time, and they would use all of those guys.
Right. Now, that is,
I
am excited about the three-headed monster in the backfield.
Lindale will have 1 minute and 43 seconds to work with for the rest of this half before they get started. I want to tell you again about our friends who are joining us again this year from Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. For managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions. They make technology accessible. And a new one that I'm very excited about is our good friends at Sabo Provisions. They go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for their valued customers. Their store is not your ordinary men's boutique, yet a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Go check them out on the square.
We thought so.
So clear.
That was a funny interruption. We
was.
actually were clearing up if the PAT earlier was made or not. Corey, this would be an awesome opportunity for instant replay if we could go back and get to PAT. But nonetheless, I do believe that the score is actually 14-14.
Real quick before this gets started, I want to give another shout out, and that's to the people over at Weary Pools. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations. I said that weird. Weary Pools has you covered. They take care of all the hard work, so you can just dive in and have fun. Call Weary. So we are saying it is now an even game, 14-14, with 1:41 on the clock. A lot of 1s and 4s up on that scoreboard right now. See if the Wildcat defense, this is a good opportunity for them too, because now Lindale gets to come out and really be aggressive here, and you get to see how you hold up against a 2-minute drill.
Well, and, if we're playing it like a real game, you've got 1:40 on the clock. If the Cats could
Alex, the intern with a wrap. There you go, Alex. Alex King. Sorry, dude.
Alex, the intern, plays football?
He does. That was him
Sweet.
right there, number 26.
Fantastic.
Also in the Down and Out Fantasy Football League.
Perfect.
Yeah. There's a flag on the play. Sorry to cut you off, but I got to hype up Alex. I had to go for it.
We've got an illegal chop block, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the offense. No, what I was saying, though, if we're treating this like a true first half, there's enough time for the Wildcats if we can get a 3-and-out to get the ball back and go score.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, it says there's 3 timeouts.
I believe we used 1 earlier for
okay,
sure.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know what the timeout rule is, but 1st and 25 here, minute 34.
Wouldn't be surprised to not see.
I'm looking to go get some points here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't hand it off here again. Start using your timeouts and stuff.
Well, with a 15-yard penalty on first down, yeah, you're probably not thinking about converting. Let's just get this to the locker room. So we'll see. Does Sulphur Springs call a timeout here?
That'd be very interesting if they called the timeout.
Okay. Producer Corey hopping on the mic. We've gotten to give a shout-out to everyone except Jeremy Delores. Jeremy Delores running the main camera. What camera would you call that?
His main camera, and he's doing a great job at it.
He's doing
right
a great
now.
job. Also in the Down and Out Fantasy Football League. Dropping back on 2nd down. It's completed. Cheney trying to wrap him up. They're going to push him out of bounds at about the original line of scrimmage, I believe. Going to make for 3rd and 10 or so with 55 seconds on the clock. And like you're saying, I mean, if you can go ahead and get the stop, especially if it is another pass, if you could get lucky, get an incomplete pass, you'd have just a little under a minute to go to work with.
Yeah, I don't know what – they did not call timeout on that last one, which makes me think maybe we're not trying to get it and go score. But in a real game, that would have been a situation where we burn a timeout.
And it is a handoff on 3rd and long, and he was able to do a lot of damage, but not quite to the first down. Barely short, though. Marking that at about 4th and 1, 4th and 2 maybe. Clock still rolling.
Yeah, I don't know the rules here. I mean,
now it looks like Lindale calling a. Oh no.
This would be an obvious timeout spot because with the play clock and the game clock.
Now they're switching teams.
You're going to get about a 7-second difference.
Looks like they are going to go ahead and punt real quick. Yeah, like you're saying, 10 seconds on the play clock, 17 on the clock.
You would have burned one long ago, so I'm not sure. I am really excited to see this guy punt again.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too.
I'm really interested to see, what we're working with here.
Our experienced, dedicated team are your local roofing experts from repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, Triple Crown is the choice when it comes to roofing. Triple Crown Roofing offers the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care, specializing in all commercial and residential roofing systems. We believe in personalized service and are with you every step of the roofing process. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right.
See us at Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs, a premier med spa for all your anti-aging treatments. We offer Botox, fillers, microneedling, IV hydration, B12, and skinny shots. And if you're struggling with weight, our compounded semaglutide weight loss program is proven to help you lose weight. Make the choice today for a more confident, vibrant you. Visit us at Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs or call us at 214-205-1333. Aging is inevitable, but looking good is a...
And it is halftime here in Lindale. It looks like we're having at least a somewhat regular halftime. I don't know how long it's going to go, so we're going to have some kind of halftime show. But before we do, I want to give a big shout-out to this year's halftime sponsor, which is A&S Air Conditioning. Are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? Let A&S find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair for over 30 years. Give them a call today at 903-885-8072. Again, we're going to get some commercials in while it's halftime, and then, oh, no, we're not. I lied to you. No, we're just going to hang out. Sound good to you? So there's 5 minutes on the clock here, so it looks like just a little 5-minute This little 5-minute break is what we're looking at here. While we do have a second, though, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I made it very clear before the game you were going to see that. Early in the season, offensively, there's some timing. There's X's and O's that we've got to figure out. And the beauty of it is we've got the rest of tonight. We've got all next week, scrimmage at home, and 2 full weeks to really feel good about the offense. And I have
running early, but like you said, they do have a great offensive line. But I think the longer this game's gone, we've seen the defense do a really good job in the run game, and the pass game's been fine, I feel like.
The secondary's looked really good. I think
we said we're going to be excited about the secondary.
Have they completed one pass?
It can't be more than a couple.
Not more than a couple. They completed the long one. But other than that, the secondary is playing really well, and I like what I see. It's just nice to be out here.
It really is.
It's nice to see organized tackle football.
It really is. We keep making the joke it's a scrimmage for all of us. I feel good.
Yeah,
it's
good.
I feel good about the product we're seeing out there. Hopefully, the viewers feel good about the product that y'all are seeing from us. Producer Corey just made a
couple of new things that we've seen. We've seen instant replay.
We've seen instant replay.
We've seen the way we're doing
picture with commercial.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else do we got? I mean,
we've got a producer who talks.
Got a mic. Yeah. So I think we're all hands on deck this year. It's gonna be a fun deal.
Give us a grade. Give us what we need to be working on.
I would say execution for us would probably be A+.
Oh,
I mean, we're doing great.
Pretty high. We're surely not that high.
Well, going into the offseason, our
and if
biggest
you disagree,
thing was,
don't tell us in the comments.
Here at Chaz Media, our thing is, hey, we just want to get a little bit better every single time.
Yeah.
And so we had that talk. Me and Tyler and Chad was like, hey, what are we going to do to step this up? And instant replay was kind of top of our list, honestly. And then
it may or may not have been written on my board for
a long time. But picture-in-picture commercials, man, we just want to make sure we get as much of the game as possible, but also let people understand, hey, these are the people that are providing this game to you. You know, everybody sees our faces, but we want to understand we would not be here without these companies. So
big shout out to every single one of them.
That's a good way to put it, Booker.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
Still got a few more we're going to tell you about through the course of the night, so don't go anywhere.
Absolutely. Y'all are doing a fantastic job right now, guys.
What was that word you just used?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But back to these Wildcats. How do y'all feel about the product you're seeing on the field right now?
Well, I got to see Alex the intern light someone up a second ago. That was pretty cool.
I was so excited whenever he got that tackle. Felt like Chad's Media's son was out there,
That felt good.
Getting the tackle.
Felt good.
But no, I think we're seeing a lot of good stuff. And kind of what we had talked about last year after the scrimmage, we lost in that scrimmage last year, but it was one of those things of like, yeah, but man, that's a good team. It's a good team you're playing right now.
I mean, you made the comment earlier, but
Lindale's going to be better than a lot of the teams that we have on our schedule. Guys getting offers to go play at the next level, that's going to be a good team. So I think Sulphur Springs is holding their own tonight. Obviously, I always want to win, but I don't particularly care about wins and losses tonight. I just want to see, what are we sustaining drives on offense?
Right.
Are we moving the chains? Can we get in the end zone? What's our defense doing? Are we stopping the run, stopping the pass, red zone defense?
We've seen good things from both the red zone offense and the red zone defense tonight.
Absolutely. I 14 days out from our first, real run at it, I feel good.
Yeah, I do as well. There's 1:15 on this clock, and the Lindale sideline looks like they're about to start getting ready. So I think we are going to be throwing it back down to the field in about a minute.
Interested to see, what we're doing this second half. Are we playing it, just normal?
Yeah,
what are we
I'm also. I would bet. No, never mind. I'm not going to make bets. There's no reason to do that. Are we still on me? Can we get off me? Awesome. Thank you. I do believe last year a lot of the starters played into the third quarter as well, is what I was going to say. But who knows what we're going to see tonight. I'm at a point where I feel like I would gladly take another drive or two from the ones, but I want to see some of these other guys as well. So I'm cool with whatever we get, Ryan.
Another thing I would say that I'm kind of really excited about is seeing the development of Skylar and Jackson.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, man.
I did that one on purpose. I'm sorry. But,
Dude,
yeah, I 100% agree with you.
That little catch and run by Jackson over here was phenomenal.
And it was so good, the viewers at home got to see it a second time.
Yes. Now, and great. For me, I'm like, okay, I need to fix this, need to fix that, yada, yada, yada. And so, but, man, like I said, this is scrimmage for everybody. And that's kind of where we're at, too. How much time we got left? Zeros. Zeros on the
clock has hit zeros.
And you know what that means, boys. Producer Corey.
Conditioning halftime show. I don't know if we're going to name a player of the game tonight, but that will be brought to you all year long by the Way Bible Church, and the Way Bible Church wants to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can also catch their live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at the Way Bible Church. Corey, can I say what I want to say or no? Yes. We also have something. Go ahead and tell them. So we have, like we said, the Way Bible Church is obviously going to be our Player of the Game sponsor all year. But we've got a fun addition. We keep telling you about the things we've added here on the broadcast. We're adding one more thing. And, Ryan, I think you've seen the turnover chains that some teams do, that sort of thing. I don't have a picture of it or anything like that. You'll have to stick around. You'll have to watch the first actual game of the season. But we've got a Player of the Game, the Way Bible Church chain.
Okay.
And I don't even know if the players know about that yet, do they? I don't think they've seen that.
I'm sure they're going to handle that really well. Post-game interviews with a big turnover-like chain. I'm sure that's going to go well.
I think they'll be pretty pumped about it.
Just an update. I'm getting word from the comments that number 9 is actually not Jackson. It's Wyatt.
Shout out Wyatt.
Yes, that is Wyatt.
Wyatt balling out tonight.
Okay.
Yep.
Shout out Wyatt. Big fan of Wyatt. And he has been telling us for a hot minute that we're going to be saying his name. Every time I see him, he tells me that. And
what's his last name again?
So far, he's correct. Wyatt with a great first half. He's another one. He looked really good at the 7-on-7 state tournament when we were down there. He was killing it. To D&B Loans, who is your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer – I want to apologize to Wyatt. Again, this is the last time we're going to say this, but it's a scrimmage for all of us. And we will have an official roster with numbers and everything for week 1. So still seeing a lot of the ones out there, man.
Yeah, I think 3 quarters. Maybe the fourth quarter, we get some 2s and 3s in there. Big run to start the second half.
All the way up to the 50.
It looks like I don't know. Again, it's still early in this second half, but they are. As far as the clock goes, it's a normal game. So with that being said, since we've started the second half with a real-like atmosphere, let's go win this bad boy.
Yeah, let's do it. Incomplete pass, second down. And I'm really curious to see. We saw this once earlier in the night. Our first down immediately on the first or second play of the drive, got to about the 50-ish, and then the defense was able to put a stop to it. I'd like to see that again. I think that's something they were great about last year, just damage control.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Another give on second down, Nathan Andrews. So it's still going to be 3rd and 8, I believe, from the 48. They're going to blow that dead.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got to decide, is this dead?
Right.
Is it live? We can't run around for forever. Great pursuit by the Wildcat defense there. And
they're going to mark that as a huge loss, Ron. Are you seeing that? Wow.
It's going to be 4th and a
player of the game, if we're being
honest. Here's a fun
honest.
fact, Tyler. My dad always says that the greatest high school punter he ever saw attended Liberty ILU.
Okay.
Professional baseball player.
Oh, Will Middlebrooks.
Will Middlebrooks.
Nice.
They say that he could absolutely boot it.
This kid's a beast.
Punt. My favorite player of the night is the Lindale punter.
Yeah, he's a monster.
I'm not kidding.
He's a monster. We're going to see.
There's Wyatt Watson on the return there. We're going to get the name right. I do apologize. You don't ever want to say you want to get the credit for the big play.
Absolutely.
But we don't have we do not have the rosters in front of us tonight because we were fully aware that it's a scrimmage and the numbers sometimes a little janky. We actually I remember Simeon Taylor when we were in high school. He would wear. We would just wear a different jersey. We would switch uniforms in the scrimmages, and so.
I feel especially bad because Wyatt has really been looking forward to being on varsity, and he's told me since last spring, he's like, dude, you're going to be calling my name on Friday nights. And I didn't.
He's off to a good start.
He is off to a great start. 1st and 10 from the 30, and immediately
that one
Lindale defensive line getting
quickly
after
gobbled up in the backfield. I think the Sulphur Springs offensive line, there's been some times where, maybe we're not in the right gap, maybe we're not getting to the right guy, but again, it's early. There's gonna be some nicks and bruises.
Especially with a group that young. Like the offensive line is very young.
Absolutely. You lost Sean Dial, who was the anchor of that offensive line. So you've got some new names in this group, but I really think there's a lot of promise to that front five.
Yeah, excited to have Jeff Stevenson back. Made a big impact as just a freshman last year.
Absolutely.
Now, anytime anyone says that word, we're all very conscious of it. It is a give on second down. There was a flag immediately, though, so curious to see what that is.
Should be offsides on the defense.
I would not be mad about that.
No, I'm thinking that's what it's going to be.
Unfortunately, it wasn't always called, though.
Yeah, no. There were a couple times where we thought, okay, he's definitely offsides, no flag. He'd chunk it up, and which it gets risky there because that's not necessarily the play we were running, but it's a live ball at that point.
Now that brings us back to 2nd and 8. Quick pass over to Wyatt with the first down.
Great pass and catch there.
And that is Wyatt with the first down.
Wyatt Watson.
Shout out. That's up to the 42. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad someone did check the comments, though, because depending on the sport, I'm able to check the comments and stuff, but we've got so much going on in football, I do not have time to check the comments. So I'm glad someone noticed that. 1st and 10 from the 42. Another give. Malachi making his way up past the 45. Again, man, I want to give a big shout-out to camera lady Chloe Copel and to cameraman Jeremy DeLorge. Putting in work tonight on what I assume and hope is the hottest night we have all year. Hope we don't have many hotter than this. I personally am just pretending like it's fall and hoping the universe decides to cooperate. 2nd and 4. Brady dropping back. Almost had time to get that off, but going to be brought down, and that's going to make about to the original line of scrimmage, though, so about 3rd and 10.
Lindale did a good job there, kind of shading over that linebacker to get in the way of Skylar Lewis. He was pretty open with his man-to-man on a stop route. I think that's where Brady was thinking that linebacker jumped in that window, and I think Brady just decided to eat it. I thought Brady last year, he did a good job of not making a bad situation worse. There were times where, hey, he doesn't have it, so he'd throw it away or just get down, take the sack, maybe try to make something out of it. But I thought his damage control as a quarterback pocket passer was good.
Yeah, I agree with you. Almost said absolutely. Toss out to Malachi. Malachi trying to make something happen.
Man.
And he does get all the way to the 50. Depending on you never know. They might just mark it.
I would think in this situation, maybe even in a real game at the 50, 4th and 2, I'm going for it. I don't know. I think as a coach, anything less than 4th and 3 and you're 50 and on, I got a hard time not going for it.
Especially, which I assume they'll run in the regular season, that Brady Bulls package.
Very successful last year. Very successful.
They are going for it on 4th and 2. It is a give to Malachi. And that is going to be close. Looking at that side ref over there, it looks like he is. He's calling it first down. There you go.
Close.
And the Wildcats are going to get to move into Eagle territory.
And that was by the tip of the ball, but great last-second push there. Yeah, I definitely think, though, in the season, you're not going to show it tonight. You're not going to want Brady getting tangled up in a pile right there, but you're going to get a lot of Brady Bulls package.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's not any better than absolutely. I don't know. I've just changed to yeah, I agree with you. 1st and 10 from the 48. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left here in the 3rd. And again, dude, Lindale's defensive line, they've been really solid, especially in the run game. They've been pretty solid in both the run and the pass, and I think that's a great chance because as you've mentioned a number of times tonight, and I think it's just as true with the defensive line as the team as a whole, but this is a young offensive line going against one of the best teams they're going to see all year. Great time to get some experience against a really good team.
Well, and I also like that, that wasn't the play we wanted on first down. We had one earlier. We were able to convert a longer first down set. We're sustaining a long drive here. There's only 5 minutes left in this quarter. It seems like this third quarter has flown.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 14. Brady rolling. We've got the first down.
Thought that ball was about to come loose. It
I did too.
Looked a little out there, but great toss and catch there by the Wildcats. That's going to be, they've got it marked at 3rd and 1.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, come on.
Okay, yeah, that was, I'm going to be honest with you. That was
I didn't want the one time I spoke too soon to be
yeah,
incorrect. Usually I'll wait until it's for sure, but that time I was like, first down,
I
yeah.
didn't really think that one was close. Thinking he was way short. But first down nonetheless. You want to score as many as you can, but wearing down the defense is, in the long run, that's how you put together great offensive drives later in the game.
Malachi, great run. Started at the 38, up to the 28.
Perfect example of the number fiasco that we're dealing with right now. I know for a fact that Malachi was not number 16.
I believe he was number 8 last year.
Yeah. He said he's running for double the yards and double the touchdowns. So just go ahead and call it 16.
You weren't joking about this quarter flying. Just 4:20 left here in this quarter. 1st and 10 from the 27. Brady's going to have 2 on his right, 2 to his left. That's another give on first down.
I certainly feel a Skylar Lewis catch looming.
So I don't know that. Oh, there he is. Just kidding.
Yeah, he's up top.
Okay. I thought it looked like we hadn't really seen him this drive, and I thought maybe they're starting to kind of pull players here and there.
If I had to guess, I would think we've got about 3 minutes and 43 seconds left of our starters, and then in the fourth quarter we're going to kind of see the second string guys, maybe the JV guys that are playing up right now, which is great. I mean, there's 100% certainty that someone in that second to whatever group, they're going to have to make a big play this year for the Wildcats.
Brady looking to Skylar. Got him. There is a flag on the play.
Flag.
Let's go ahead and take a second look at that while we're waiting for the call.
Yeah, that's going to be an offensive touchdown, defensive penalty. I'm pretty positive I just said.
You did.
We've got a Skylar Lewis big play coming.
You did.
I will say, not to put any coaching tips on the Lindale defense, but I think not covering him is a bad way to go.
It's tough.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Yeah, let's take another look at the Skylar touchdown. So that makes it 21-14. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in this quarter.
Yeah, just a busted coverage there. The corner says the safety's got him. The safety says the corner's got him. They both choose wrong, and Skylar Lewis is running the wide open in the end zone play. So Tyler, with 3 minutes left in this third quarter, the Cats have taken a 7-point lead.
Yes.
I believe that is 14 unanswered for the Wildcats. So great. Great recovery by the defense to kind of, and I thought when we talked about it, they came up with a big stop, created some momentum for that offense, and Brady and the running back committee and offensive line, everyone's looking smoother. We look more comfortable. That was a very well sustained drive, couple long first down conversions, and then anytime it ends in 6, that's a great offense possession.
Yeah, and there was more than once you found yourself 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14, and to still, like you said, just keep that drive rolling, keep finding ways to keep the drive going.
Got a pooch kick here. Somebody better get that.
And they did. So Lindale will get a chance to try to answer back with 3 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Before they do, we've got one final friend I want to tell you about, one final new sponsor, and that is the good people over at East Texas Physical Therapy. They are a provider of physical therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence and hope that you will return to their facility for all of your rehab needs.
It's like Lindale has pulled their starters, at least skill position. It's a different quarterback.
Still a great start, though.
That was a aggressive second effort there by the Lindale running back. But, yes, new quarterback in the game.
Man, used the truck stick. You remember when they first introduced the truck stick? Not the hit stick, but the truck stick that you could use on offense? I'm old. Sorry. I remember when they invented Madden. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 6. Great effort from the Wildcat.
I don't know that carries over. I got to see it.
I mean, you don't see the Rangers still doing the antlers and the claws and stuff.
Maybe that was, we leave that in 2022 and we find something new for 23.
Yeah, I like it.
No turnovers tonight, Tyler. Hadn't had an interception.
Great effort from the Lindale running back, but the Wildcats able to
He definitely runs hard. So
let's look at it.
3rd and 4.
Would you look at it?
4th and 4, excuse me.
Just under 2 minutes left in the quarter.
I would think this is a obvious go for on 4th down situation. Losing by 7. Minute 40 left in the quarter. It's a scrimmage. 4th and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Look for a pass here in the slot. He wanted it. Make a play. He's going to go get it.
Yeah, he is. And it looks like he picks up the first down.
He looked to the slot, but it looked like the Sulphur Springs defender covered it up well, and quarterback with a nice extension of the play.
Glad to see Nathan Andrews get up there. So I don't know if you were able to tell. Nathan had a good angle on him, and then just a great block made by the Lindale offensive line.
It's also tough because, at what point can you not hit the quarterback in this situation? Because it's like, if he gets too close to are they going to blow it? So you're a little timid.
Keep the drive going. Pass on the run is incomplete. Always love seeing that. Going to your left, pass on the run.
I'll tell you what, in my quarterbacking days, I always was a better passer rolling out to the left because I had to really focus on mechanics, do it the right way, point that shoulder, get your arm to your target, and rolling to the right. I kind of baseballed it, little sidearm, thought I could get the arm there, but the mechanics lacked when you're rolling out to the right. So I personally always like going out to the left.
A give on 2nd and 10, and he's got some room. He's going to get close to, if not, pick up the first down. Maybe just a bit short. But, yeah, it's funny. Obviously, I didn't play quarterback or anything, but just you throw a football. And I always was like, I thought it was weird that I was better doing that.
Yeah.
But that makes sense after you've really broken that down for me.
You just mentally have to think about doing the right thing more often.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be 3rd and just about 1. And he's going to get it and then some. Up to the 35.
Which you look at a guy like Patrick Mahomes with a baseball background, and obviously he can throw great going both ways, but I'd almost guarantee that his mechanics rolling out to the left are far better than rolling out to the right.
They really broke that down during the quarterback.
Yeah, that was a
see.
fun watch. Yep.
A good wrap up there. Yeah, that's something I would have never thought about is you see like all the different exercises they do for like your hips and your core for him specifically to make those types of throws. That was pretty cool to see.
Well, there's so much just data and statistics that they can look at these days, and the science behind doing this, doing that, and what it takes to be such a high level quarterback like Mahomes. There's just a lot that goes into it.
We'll see if they get one more playoff before the end of the quarter. They do. It is a handoff, and he's got a lot of room all the way up to the 15, and that will do it for this 3rd quarter. I assume we're going to get one more.
A lot of big running lanes on this last couple plays.
Welcome to our family-owned hardware store since 1994. Here at Hooten's Hardware, we offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square foot of materials in stock, we're sure to have everything you need for any job. We only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is our top priority. Our staff is knowledgeable and experienced and happy to assist you in finding the right materials for your next project. So stop in and experience the Hooten's Hardware difference today. And remember, we're more than just nuts and bolts.
Well, Ryan, we've got one more quarter of football here. And I'll be honest with you, I'd hung out for a few more hours. Do this all night.
Well, the 3rd quarter definitely went pretty quick there. Interested to see. I'm assuming at this point we're just going to play it like normal, and a lot of the starters are running out on the field.
Yeah, I was about to see. I still see Austin Chaney out there.
Well, and maybe Tyler, it is the first scrimmage. We're 2 weeks from the first game. Maybe next week we pull the starters a little earlier. But it's kind of funny. There's really no rhyme or reason to you look at NFL preseason.
Take it to the house.
Honestly, this has been the most effective back for Lindale this season, or for Lindale tonight. Excuse me.
Like Trick Daddy and Trina said, take it to the house. Got more 2000s music references for you this year, Ryan.
So, Tyler, pending the extra point, we are going to get 11 minutes and 51 seconds to decide who is going to win this highly touted scrimmage battle.
Which is funny because no one in this entire stadium knows if the other PAT was made way hours ago. It's probably.
I'm wondering that. Surely he made it. I thought he made it.
Yeah, we said it as if he had, and then we go to commercial, and I look back up, and I'm looking at you. I'm like, did he make that? I don't. And then the scoreboard operators had to come ask us. So
wow. Okay, so
it
no
very
one in
well
the stadium is sure.
That or there's some disgruntled parent who's like, he didn't make that.
No, he missed it. I saw it. So 21-21.
21.
Cats are going to go on offense. Interested to see if we get Brady Driver or not. You think he's done or not tonight? What do you think?
I'll say he's done.
Okay, I kind of bet he's done as well.
Still 11 minutes and 51 seconds of action. Again, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us here on this Friday night. Hopefully you hang out with us for another 11 minutes and 51 seconds. The only thing that I'm a little bummed out about is, so for everyone, just letting y'all know, we will not be broadcasting scrimmage number 2, but it's at the Prim, so you can come watch it in person. But we will be here for every single regular season game. It's just a little bit of a tease to come out here for like week 1 and then be like, oh, we got next week off. But we're back after that. Back for at least 10 weeks. Hoping for much more than that, though. Hoping for about 16. Or how many would it be?
16 games to go to the state championship. We do look like we've probably pulled our starters. I see a lot of blue helmets out there, which is great. It'd be good to see some of these younger guys in action.
Ron, I feel like you'd gladly call 16 of these things, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Sign me up.
Yeah, so this would be a good chance for get some action from some different guys. Good job of just recovering the ball there.
Maybe a little bit of nerves in that one. Maybe a little nerves.
Do you remember the first, I'm sure the first snap you took at quarterback would have been during the scrimmage. Do you remember that first one? No?
I can remember a lot of things pretty vividly. I don't necessarily. I remember my first game, my first varsity anything game. It was against Liberty ILU. We were over at the track playing, but I don't really remember the first snap. I'll be honest with you. Now my first collegiate snap was pretty cool.
It was.
That was memorable.
For anyone that doesn't know, why don't you tell the viewers at home, because you have one of the greatest
probably
first
one of the
collegiate
cooler,
snaps ever.
Yeah, little double pass, trick play, 45-yard touchdown. I had a really big jersey on. I was number 84 that game.
How many people you think have thrown a 40-plus yard touchdown pass on their very first snap?
Not many, I'll be honest. Pretty cool.
Looking at 3rd and 14 here. And I think we are going with a running clock here, maybe. Way to stay up. Oh, and he's making his way across the field. He's got the first down all the way past the 50.
Now that was a big-time run.
Let's look at it again. That's a huge run. That was Barry Sanders-esque.
So he's going to take off to the left. We thought he's gotten wrapped up. He's going to reverse field, come end around. At that point, where is the defense? Big run, big second effort there to move the chains. I mean, it looks like the guys playing out there, they're trying to win this thing. They said scrimmage or not, 21-21. We've got 9 minutes left. Let's go get this thing done.
Yeah, just under 10 minutes, and now we are all the way to the 46 after a huge run.
That was awesome. Now you can't come back to him there. He's worn out. He's lightning in a bottle. He's tired. Coach, I need a breather. I need a breather.
I don't think he's going to ask for one, though.
No, he said, give me the ball, Coach.
Give it to me.
Give me the ball. Great run right there.
Also, because none of our viewers at home can see it, I just want to make sure everyone knows. Corey just tried to fist bump Ryan.
Come on, man. You're making me look bad.
I wasn't trying to make you look bad. I just thought it'd be funny. And another great run on 2nd and long.
Keep feeding the man.
Start doing the Zeke.
Oh, miss Zeke. I'm gonna miss Zeke this year.
I mean,
he's gonna play somewhere this fall.
You would think.
He's gonna play somewhere this fall. I'm still holding out hope that he could be a Dallas Cowboy, kind of that second guy behind Tony Pollard.
I think crazier things have happened.
Oh, without a doubt.
8 minutes, 35 seconds. 1st and 10 from the 35.
I am certainly ready for some Cowboys football. I hope we can figure it out this year.
Another strong run. This is very reminiscent to early season Malachi last year, where you just give it to him, give it to him, give it to him.
Malachi, the first 3-4 weeks of the season was just a force to be reckoned with.
I
think we talked about it. His size behind a bigger offensive line, it forces the defense. They're a step slower to finding him because they can't track him, and so that's certainly something that I think he uses to his advantage well.
I believe that's Cam Jefferson out there.
You can definitely tell when he steps on the field. That's a very, very big sized running back. Is he 22? I mean, that's Derrick Henry if I've ever seen it.
Dude, so I
did make the Alabama reference earlier.
Yeah, I texted you. So that was what made me think of it. I was like, it very much looks like that.
He's got the long hair going.
I texted you on the first day of actual practice, I think. But I was like,
he just needs the giant one
Yeah.
braid coming out of the back of the helmet, and then we can call him King Henry.
Yeah, that was one of the notes I made. I texted you on the first day of practice, like, dude, he looks like a beast back there.
One-on-one coverage.
It's a bit far.
I mean, not a bad attempt there. I like the one-on-one. It's first down. I like the attempt in the red zone.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 from the 22, and the clock does seem to be running. So I'm cool with a running clock.
I say we eat it up. We get 7 here. Cats come out and get a stop on D.
Hold it for the next 6 minutes.
Yeah, perfect.
That'd be pretty impressive clock management from the 22-yard line to
two receivers out left, 2 tight ends. Going to hand it off to Cam Jefferson here.
So that'll make for 3rd and long.
3rd and long. I'm interested to see, could we get, what do you think, field goal attempt?
Ooh.
If we're.
That would be fun.
I don't know the kicker this year.
I don't either.
I don't know. It was Ellie.
We had Yuri Santa Cruz last year.
Yuri Santa Cruz, yep. So 2 receivers again.
Looking to that same right side.
Yeah,
and there's a flag.
Yeah, anytime you see the extension of the elbows and one guy's going one way, one dude's going another, probably going to be pass interference on whichever side did the pushing. And I believe that's going to be on the offense.
Yeah, no one looks in a huge hurry to start going towards what Chloe would refer to as the touchdown place.
Right, and we do have the running clock, but that's going to be a penalty on the offense. So it's going to be they're going to decline it. So that's going to be 4th down. I'm interested to see if we go for it, do we kick it, what are we going to do?
Oh, I think we're going to kick.
We got to practice it at some point. And
yeah.
So I think this is a good time to do a situational pressure kick. 5 minutes left, tie ball game.
Halfway think it's Eric Rodriguez.
It's going to be a.
He was a solid soccer player last year.
It's going to be a 42-yarder.
Ooh.
It's going to be wide left, Tyler.
Yep.
Wide left. kind of a decent snap, decent hold, decent kick, but not all together, and that's going to be wide left.
I mean, how many 42-yarders are you going to get this season? So
yeah, no, that's a
good experience.
That's a big kick, and so
now we have stopped the clock. Now
that seems a little homer.
4 minutes and 40 seconds.
So we've got a whole new defense out there for the Cats. Lots of blue helmets, which is great. We want to see those guys get some action.
Let's go get a stop and.
I'm worried about the Lindale running back here. He had quite the drive last offensive possession for them.
I think you'd take a tie here tonight, wouldn't you?
Well,
and a great stop on first down. Yeah, I agree with you. And it's been a fun first Friday night. Still got.
Tyler, you ready for some college football?
I can't wait.
I know. As a big LSU fan, I think the Tigers are going to be good this year.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, anytime there's high expectations, it makes me nervous. But 2nd and 8, 4:20 left here in this game. Yeah, anytime LSU has high expectations, I start to get nervous.
Another big stop.
Another great stop. People talk about Jaden Daniels like a Heisman favorite. Man,
yeah.
I don't.
So who you got to pick a national championship tonight? Who are you picking?
Well, for anyone that doesn't know, there's a show that runs every Wednesday night on Chaz Media called Down and Out.
Yep.
It's you, me, and Corey. And I think I gave it to LSU just for funsies.
Okay,
but,
cool.
I mean, it's hard not to say Georgia. Probably.
I put Georgia and Texas in the national championship.
I think Corey gave it to Georgia Tech, who he has finishing 7th in the ACC. And it is incomplete on 3rd down. No flags are on the field.
So going to be 4th and 9. So the Cats.
Clock's still running, but.
Yeah, Cats are going to get the ball with around 2 minutes and 50 seconds ish.
Yeah. Again, we will be saving this for the regular season games. So I don't know that we're giving one out tonight, but if we were, he very well might be the Way Bible Church player of the game. Again, I want to give one last shout out to the entire team here at Chad's Media. Obviously, you and I are the ones people see in here, but much Chloe Copel, Jeremy Delors. Also, it's going to be a ton of fun to have Chloe this year because scrimmage number 1, we've already gotten the touchdown plays. So there's just no telling what greatness we might get out of that. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Wildcats they have 60 yards to go.
New quarterback in. I do believe that is.
And he's still up.
Oh, he's gone.
He's still going.
He's gone. He's got wheels.
60 yards to the house.
That's one way to do it.
60 yards to the house. Let's take one.
Counter there. I don't think that was the intention, but he's running to the left. Play breaks down, finds a gap to the right, and turns on the burners. 60 yards to the house for the Cats. 21. 28, hopefully. I don't want to. We might have had a missed extra point earlier. We're not sure about Lindale, but big play by the Cats. I was hoping to see the freshman quarterback there.
Yeah.
I heard he had a big season
in
the 8th grade. Good snap, good hold.
What I got to see from him last year, just a monster.
Yeah. Well, that's great for the future. Hey,
one play.
His first varsity scrimmage snap was a handoff for a 6-yard touchdown. Somebody's got to do it.
It's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
One play, 60 yards to the group.
I said we were going to get an opportunity with 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That opportunity was quick in the form of a 60-yard scamper to the end zone, the touchdown place.
Dude, it's funny because if you're the defense, you're like, dude, we did it. We did exactly what we needed to do to win this game.
Get that 3 and out.
And they're like, I got to go again.
Cats are going to get the ball. We're going to run the clock down to less than a minute.
I didn't know we were going to go to the touchdown place that fast.
And now I'm tired, Coach.
That is on me. I just now realized that. I forgot.
I wish we had the names. I'd love to name drop the solid running back play there. He had some speed behind that.
He did.
I mean,
strength and speed. That was solid.
He nothing going on inside. Bounced it out to the edge, and he had one man to beat.
Yeah, like you said, may not have been a designed counter, but
kind of turned into that though.
It's like Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a plan until you get hit. You get hit, now what am I doing? I'm taking off this way
Yeah,
now.
there you go. Great kick there.
Boot. All right. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left. Let's see what the Wildcat defense does, presumably one final time. Let's look at that 60-yard touchdown rush one more time. Heck of a play. Ryan's already thinking about Posadas right now, I think.
Oh, man. You caught me red-handed. That sounds
been thinking about Posadas.
Absolutely delicious. There we go.
Great wrap-up on first down.
I'm thinking this is going to be the last series of the night for the Wildcat defense. And so as long as we can hold Lindale to less than 7 points, we're going to be coming out of this thing with a win. To see, do they stop the clock? Do they keep it rolling? Looks like they're going to keep it rolling.
Clock rolling. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning. Solid run up to about the 48. Yeah, at this point, just hoping I don't let you go 52 yards in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Dropping back to pass. It is complete, and it is going to be enough for a first down. That's going to move them up to the 45. And Ryan, this is getting interesting. Up to the 45, 1 minute 25 left. We've had a ton of fun tonight. Might as well get an exciting finish, right?
If I was Lindale, I'd go for 2 if we score.
Yeah.
Just saying.
100%.
We're not tying.
This is a tighter finish than the Chad's Media golf outing yesterday. I do love that we have people in the comments. No one voted for me to win. I don't know what that was about.
That's pretty rude.
Yeah, they don't know that I wasn't playing. 50 seconds left. 55 seconds left, rather. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Drop it back. Under pressure. That's going to be a sack. And obviously, I think in a game situation, you'd see a timeout there, but they are going to let the clock keep rolling. We're going to try to hurry up. 30 seconds left. 3rd and about 13. Looking to his right, incomplete. They're not even stopping the clock for the incomplete pass. Clock down to 17.
4th down. Looks like they're going to get one more play.
Yeah, looks like this is going to be for all the marbles.
Got to get rid of it. And that is going to do it.
And your Wildcats.
There we go. 1-0 in scrimmage play.
Taking the opening scrimmage by a final score of 28-21. I thought we saw a ton of great stuff here tonight, Ryan.
I feel good about it. I think offensively, we really hit our stride in the second half. I thought defensively, Lindale had a great running attack, and we were able to kind of weather that towards the end of the game, and I think we should feel really good about what we've got to work on for the next 2 weeks.
I do as well. Right, if this were a regular season game, we'd sit around and do a post-game show, but we've been on here. It's scrimmage for all of us, and I think we're going to get out of here again. I want to thank every single one of you for hanging out with us, whether it was on the Chad's Media YouTube or the Front Porch News Facebook. Either way, we will be back in just 2 weeks for Week 1 for opening night. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. On behalf of everyone here at Chad's Media, on behalf of Chloe Copel, Jeremy DeLorge, producer Corey, my partner, my favorite person to hang out with on Friday nights, Ryan Humphreys, I'm Tyler Lennon. We will see y'all for Week 1.